Iwoke Savara o. Iwoke Sane Wonyagbon. Iwoke Sane Moahu. Iwoke Sane Wonya Edo State. Iwoke Sane Nyamiribi. Iwoke Sane Sideline. Imi Oji Sonoji. Listen to me. Clean your eye. Open your ear. Let me tell you the truth of life. I want to know. Let me speak English so that the Benin people will hear. So that the Benin monarch, the Oba of Benin, will hear. Now only Benin get Edo State. I want to ask you people a question. Now I want to talk to now. Let us fight for our rights. The Benin have been cheating us, have been destroying our life. The Benin has been mismanaged our own resources, whereby they are not from Benin. Oba Benin is a Yoruba man. Go. They do museum for there. Do you know how many millions that they can take? Benin people, they make noise like television when no clear. Somebody carry and go Oba Palace. Now only Oba be number one of this citizen. Oba, now only you be Benin. We are Edo State. We are from the Ogiso family. We need to talk through and let them be ashamed. All the old king, when they, the 5 local government of this town, for the presiding officer of the state, where they want to put that 35, the millions went there, the billions. Now Oba like, Oba, you know they tire for money. Oba Benin, you are the talk to. You know be God. You know even get juju. Because those juju won't be for Yoruba, no they kill Ogiso family. No they kill any gay. We be any gay. We be Otairu. Now we got it down. Oba Seki, let me warn you. Because Bila say, you want to play with your life. Obaseki no go ask the governor of Edo State. No give that Oba that money o. Share am for the whole 18 local government. Build that artifact museum for central of Benin. Maybe they take money, they watch am. If you give your only Obaseki, God go punish you. No go ask my leader. I dey tell you my mind. No listen to all those Benin juju. Benin get juju. Yoruba juju dey work. Yoruba juju na liar. Obaseki, no go ask thank God say you get sense. You no be mugu. You remember the time when you want enter power. Oba disappoint you. Oba Benin disappoint you. Who is Oba Benin? Oba, Oba, quiet. Quiet. You steal our throne. That throne you are sitting there, so now Giso throne is a proud. Quote me wrong. I don't know Europe. Oh, I don't Nigeria. I dey tell you true, Oba. Just leave that artifact. When you bring it for us, Obaseki will take a do museum for us. Then people will go to watch them. Now what think with it? They carry that thing from Benin. They carry that thing from Esako. They carry that thing from Ishan. They carry that thing from Urobu. Now different places now they steal that thing. When the Great Britain armed robbers came to steal from us, Britain are the problem. Oba Benin, Oba of Oduduwa, Oba, you know get swag. I dey tell you my mind. Yes, una say now Benin no dey fight for their right. Now so now that they talk say Esanja no go work. Me I dey quiet. Make I find look wetin Obaseki go talk. Whether Obaseki no go give us our throne after many years of suffering. Now there you now go know say whether I be politician or I be human rights activist or I dey talk true. Oba Benin, take your eye come up for there. All those Benin juju, all those useless Benin media people, when they shout Oba, who be Oba? Oba, you be God? Oba, no, you don't get to those state. You are a stranger in this land. I want to quote you right. Obaseki even get power passing for this state. Obaseki na Ogiso family. If you not like, make una listen. If you not like, make una not listen. Make una tell about those artifacts when they come. Make you no touch am. Make they take a build museum. When we say they'll put that for there, all people are going to watch them, and those say they get revenue. That they say they'll go put that for Oba Palace. Oba, nobody will get that palace. You are a stranger in that palace. Oba Benin, you are a stranger. You are a stranger. They tell you my mind. Don't touch my anointing and do his prophet no harm. Obaseki is no go area. Obaseki na only person they tell them the truth. Say Oba not supposed to collect that thing because no be only Oba get am. Now you go to me go to family get am. Now we be the real Giso. Oba came from Ile-Ife. Oba is a stranger in Benin. Now I make blood for Benin now because now blood Oba they use. Oba Benin, you are a blood man. Oba Benin, you are a blood man. You kill people every day. Kidnapper in your land, blood in your land. You cannot settle it. Oba Benin, take time. You no be God. You can never be God. Now one head where you carry come, now we all carry come. But because we respect people, because we have been number one for the first citizen, when first come, no me say you go to rule us. No they tell God no what you go do. Obaseki, lend me your ear. No go say no God. Do your work. Do your work. Do your work as God ordain you. God now ordain you to become there. Oba Benin, no get right to tell you say build better museum for us. Put those artifacts. The Britain, the Germany, the Europeans, the Americans, the Arab won't steal our property. No give that Oba oh. That Oba no be our brother oh. Na stranger oh. Na Yoruba man.
Hello my brother. Oh at all. 21 days in a okay, having a bag gear. Okay, having a bag gear, Yambonaya gear, where bear will cool. Or how I have to quick with you. 21 days in most to Ladadoria, Momegia, Mago Giso, Amy do the Maga. Away, Amy do, I may be, I may Amy, Binu, Amy do. Ijiram and Amy do. Ijiram and Amy do, my Amy let Binu. Where me around one day.
So,
What?
understand?
What? The next governor of Edo State, Oyesano, I replies here is not negotiable. Only one all feel the work, one feel the work. One year, my one year be all to say the running I have election, and 1 year all we true, all who the fucking like or I negotiated governor no deny. Dia arrest me, me do campaign, we need damage campaign train. We saw the next governor, I will negotiate, I will joke siva. What? Then Time will be later. Time will be. Oh. Time will be later. Oh.
Yoruba man, if I dey talk like, Benin people know. Some people know they don't go talk. Then they give us when they talk. Oba this, Oba you don't get juju. Oba swear, you dey learn. Your juju na tar. Oba Benin, your juju na kitchen. Because now we didn't get the real juju when una cut it from us. When us carry go meet Oyibo, our juju they come now. When they tell they do good thing, you say you want carry for your palace. You want to be bad man. Oba Benin, you are a bad man. Oba Benin, you are a bad man. Oba Seki, let me your ear. Let me your ear. No for Mugu. No. Oba don't get juju when we take you. All those are yelala, na fake. All those juju na fake, na lie. You know the key. Who God key? Now they die. Who devil key go long? I rest my case. I want to let Oba Benin know that artifact where they come. Not say when they say we no gree talk. Say they no talk. Oba Benin no be you get am. Is for the 18 local governments. And it still belongs to some Urobo. Some neighboring villages when the Oyibo steal from. If you not like, make una listen. Esa people, Esa bari over way. Any January Esa bari over way. Bata mo buy your Senopla. Any January Esa, the king went to this land. Is my king, the most royal highness are respected. No come from Ilefe. You not be Yoruba. No na be diri Edo. Idu no ga. Ma of your ba. Of your game of your giso no ga me wo wagena. Abiri original. I not be local Benin. I not be those kind useless Benin when they make noise for media. I know they do. What they do for Facebook? I don't see money for side. I don't say, oh yeah, click on, make I see money. Now let truth that God say make a consent. Tell about Benin. Fake Ogidiga, you are a fake man. Quiet, not be your own. Leave that artifact. Leave that property. Leave our ancestors. Way, any January Mesa, bury your way. Batamo buy your Senopla. Any January Mesa, the king went to this land. Is my king, the most royal highness are respected. No come from Ilefe. You not be Yoruba. No na be diri Edo. Idu no ga. Ma of your ba. Of your game making. Of your giso no ga me wo wagena. Abiri original. I not be local Benin. I not be those kind useless Benin when they make noise for media. I know they do. What they do for Facebook? I don't see money for side. I don't say, oh yeah, click on, make I see money. Now let truth that God say make a consent. Tell about Benin. Fake Ogidiga, you are a fake man. Quiet, not be your own. Leave that artifact. Leave that property. Leave our ancestors. Let them do museum for us. Anytime you reach there, you pray. Whoever back up church, you will get your wisdom. All those things were stolen from our forefathers. They stole them from Uromin, they stole them from Ekboma, they stole them from Auchi, they stole them from Igweben, they stole them from Urobo, they stole them from Igbo land. Nobody about get that artifact. And those people may not quiet. All those ones they believe that useless Oba. Oba no get level. Tell Oba what I talk. Tell Oba say make kill me early in the morning. Oba they learn. Don't fit kill me because who is in me superior than that useless Oba? Oba quiet. Oba, fake Oba, ile Binu, quiet. You know be Benin. You know be Edo State. You are a stranger in our land. You be blood man. You want to tell people they sacrifice? You want to kill people? You are a killer now. Not be you make blood don't finish for Benin, make cuttings don't finish for Benin, make every day they kill people for Benin. About Benin, you have to leave Obaseki alone. I'm not fighting for Obaseki. Obaseki have to use his own brain. If you not use his brain, he go suffer this penalty. We the family, we no give Oba chance. Before God am I, Oba the learn, Oba Benin. If you get this way you want do me. Oba you the learn, you the learn. You dey learn, you no get level. You be Yoruba, go and stay with your Oduduwa people. Let us control our land so that our land blood no go dey. Every day they keep for Benin. Wetin Oba Benin fit do? Oba Benin, wetin you fit do for Benin? Every blessed day, cultists are killing people. You are a cultist. Now you even dey kill people. Cause now you the planner. It does not be you. Benin for no get blood. Go check Isha. How many times they keep people for Isha? Go check. Auchi, everybody keep people for Auchi. Every day killing for Benin. Oba Benin, you get skeleton for cupboard. You are one. God has told me to come and warn you. Almighty God that live in heaven. All the ONG officials, you are one. Fight for your rights. Onojo of Ekboma, Onojo of Irua, Okajesa, you are one. Onojo of Uromi, you are one. Onojo of Ebele, you are one. Onojo of Ubegun, you are one. All the ONG, you are one. Tell Oba say you no be God. Then they say no, no get the land. Then they say Otaru na get the land. Urobo get the land. Now we get this land. Oba the land. Oba no get power. If Oba get power, how many times Oba don't swear? Say who they carry Shetron, who they carry this thing go die, who they do courtesy go die. He gree die. Oba no get level. Oba na liar because Oba na killer. Oba carry me go court, I go open fight for you. You are a fake Oba Benin. Ogiso na get Benin. Now we be the Ogiso. I ain't no Gigi. Now we get Benin. Now we get that place. You just migrated from Yoruba land to come and conquer us. Oba Benin, you dey learn. Arrest my case. If you not like me, gonna listen. Not like me, gonna not listen. Not like me, gonna kill me. Not like me, gonna not kill me. Not like me, gonna leave me for the truth when I talk. All the old Benin when they make noise, all those media people when they collect money, make they see them for, make they tell they say that they like them, that they say you try, make that they see money. I know they. I have never get money since I were doing media work. Nobody pay me. I don't get account. I don't get YouTube. I don't get Twitters. I don't get Gongo. I don't get anything when go bring money for me. Now let truth now God say make a control. Oba Benin, take your time. Leave this artifact alone. It belongs to all the old Edo State. Urobo still get for his side. Igbo people still get for his side. Agbo get for his side. The neighboring village get for his side. The neighboring Kogi get for his side. You want just collect them. You the mad. No cry your cry. You be God. You be God. God.
Very good morning to you all, my Benin brothers, my Benin sisters across the world. A good morning to you all, my Edo brothers and sisters across the world. This morning, that idiot in Uromi, I don't like mentioning his name, was arrested in the early hours of this morning when I led a team of policemen to Urumi last night, and he was arrested in the early hours of this morning. He was not kidnapped, he was arrested by policemen. He is a stupid bastard. You think he can insult our Oba of Benin and go home to sleep? That can never happen. Not in our generation. So, the coward, I thought he was a strong man. The coward jumped out of his window and was running into the bush. I know that he met people that are smarter than him. He's a riffraff, and he's going to be treated as such. I'm waiting for any man or any woman that will come and stand there for him. That person will know, will understand that you cannot insult our Oba and you go home to sleep. Thank you all, and God bless.
We will enjoy. You want to collect them? God not tell you say you want to build something. Maybe say anytime when you foreigners come, they'll see the watch us, so you both take farm. Thank God say we don't retrieve them. You say now you made a put up for your palace. You get palace. That palace is not your own. That palace remain Ogiso Palace. One day we'll chase you out. Bet it. It's a proud. Even though I don't dare alive again.
Thank you very much, my brother. Evil that men do live after them. The gods of our forefathers is with us, have come. Our God will come is with us now. People like Abat Obaze, Ebo Amagba, Joyekime, Joshua Edo, Vicente Edo, Kingsley Terror. God of our land will visit you before the end of the year. One of you will die. One of you, all those names I mentioned, so we die. It's the evil you people are perpetrating in our land is becoming so worrisome. So today I want to just say something in the name of God. I want to let me say something and leave this screen. This morning, the lawyer wrote me and called me. The lawyer called me this morning and write me. I want to give credit to the Edo State Judiciary. The lawyer is going to court this morning with a team of lawyers. Listen attentively, please share this video. This information is very important. This morning, the lawyer called me. On Monday, my Jocker was supposed to be granted bail. Obabini bring some lawyers come, make the argue. The judge, now the court is on holiday, but I respect the Edo State Judiciary. Court day on holiday now, but upon the holiday, based on the seriousity and sensitivity of this matter, a poor man versus a pharaoh. This is not den of lion. A human sacrifice king versus a godomigodo poor man. Now the case they for court. So as I this morning, as I thought, may I repeat them again. On Monday, they're supposed to grant him Majoka bail. Oba Bini pack many lawyers come, me they deny. They can't talk to me, they give us time to prepare. They argue. They adjourn the case to Wednesday. And I don't see that type of thing before. We say judge go the adjourn matter between two days. For that is to show that the judiciary in Edo State, they are waking up to their responsibility. They don't look whether that is this very case is very sensitive. They're very sensitive too much. Then they adjourn the matter in day first today or Wednesday. They reach court. They argue. So the lawyer, I want to also thank our lawyer. He's doing a very great job. They adjourned the matter to today. So our lawyer is in court now. Team of lawyers. So lawyer called me this morning. And tell me this morning, say make I pay money. Make I pay money. But none of it talk waiting go happen for court. I don't fit tell you now. I no tell you now what you want for court. Now judge now will decide what you want for court today. So today they go court. So this morning Court Usugbo and Oba of Benin tell Court Usugbo, tell Eba Magba, Yekime and Joshua Edo and Nuhan for Horomi. See me they pack higher killers. Me they go put them for courts. Case they release Majoka, me they kill them. So that is the information I got this morning. As I speak to you now, Nuhan for Horomi, the charter boss with assassin, higher killer, they are in front of the courts. I don't want to call the governor or call anybody. if the Oba of Benin kill Jocker, I think the Asian people will celebrate it, because it's all those days everybody is keeping quiet because some people say it's not from Uromi, it's from Igwebe. I don't see what is different between somebody who come from Afuze and is not from Agwakoko Edo, or we all are one family. I am going to say today that I heard the information that the Enoji of Uromi want to send people to meet the Oba of Benin. Your Royal Majesty Enoji of Uromi, may you live long. This case is not between you and the Oba of Benin, Your Majesty. This case is a court case. Let the Oba of Benin continue to spend the money on lawyers. I have the same case in Germany here with the Oba of Benin. I defeated him the first time. Now we are in court again. By the grace of Almighty God, there is nobody, my family, going to beg Oba. It's unacceptable. I'm appealing to the Enoji of Uromi never to send anybody to beg any Oba. Jocker exercises fundamental human rights, of which he has spoken out as a free citizen, freedom of speech. So when you speak, all they have to do is to take you to court and the case will go on. By putting Jocker in a prison custody, in Oko prison, and detaining him for many days in state CID, it's an abuse of human rights. We have Kola Edokpai in Edo State, we have Emmanuel Bogun, we have culture, we have Terry Ogbeni, we have all those ones, where they want to collect money from people. They will come out. Hey, this woman, they collect the land. This woman, they collect the lands. Anything that does not profit them, they will not participate in it. Because if Jocker don't have money to give to them, do you see Kola Edokpai? But let me tell you something. Okmanuya and will give away. He said, whatsoever my soul shall he reap. Time go come, hand go see meet one of una. Now come see come you so this did they see more not talk and like that. We don't have human rights activists in Benin. What we have in Benin is give me money, I'll come social media, I'll come shout. This woman, they collect land. This woman, they collect land. That is what we have in Benin. We have set of criminals in Benin there. Thieves. Anytime they are criticizing the governor, I look at them, I laugh. Oji human rights. My brothers, I come this morning. I don't come pass this information. They hear now say Eba Magba, Ido Ekime, Joshua Ido. They said they don't come mat Kotusubo, they go pack Ayes and courtists, they go pack and front of court. They say maybe they attack our ace and brothers. I think the Oba Benin is the one who is instigating a native war, not the Jocker. So I have advised all our ace and brothers to remain camp, to respect our government of Edo State, and we are also urging the government of Edo State to implement the rule of law, because Jocker is passing through a case of kidnapping and is being incarcerated because the Oba Benin is Pharaoh and the Jocker is a poor man. I want to advise. Yesterday I give the Oba Benin 48 hours to release the Jocker. If you don't release the Jocker, something strange will befall on you before the end of these 48 hours. I'm not going to extend it. Today is 48 hours will elapse in the night. 48 hours will elapse. I'm hereby urging anybody who is close to Oba Palace, if there is a calamity in Oba Palace today, please, I will pay you money. Bring the information to me. The God of our land will strike the household of the Oba Benin tonight. From that very yesterday, tonight. Moses did not have gun or spear to fight Pharaoh. The only power Moses used in fighting Pharaoh was prayer, and constant communication with the God of his ancestors. The God of our ancestors, Sigodomigodo, not Ile Ibinu, means blood. We will continue to remain victorious despite we don't have money. So today, I want to make it very clear. My telephone number is there. I want to say it to you. Please send me money today to give to lawyers. If I tell you that my Jocker will be released today, I will not speak ahead of courts. Please send me money to give to this lawyer today. I don't have money to give to this lawyer today. They are in courts. Anytime from now, they will be in courts. Please, I don't have money. I want you to help and release him out. It's a bailable offense. The judge have told the Oba Benin lawyers to come and explain why, under the law, why Majoka will not be released. Majoka make a live video. Since the live video, there's nothing like ethnic war in Edo State, of which that is what the Oba Benin is trying to instigate. And that one will consume the Oba Benin, it will consume him. That's what is going to happen to him. If you are watching me around the world, I have spoken this morning. The lawyer called me this morning. Please let us give the lawyer money. If you know you live in Italy, please, we want to divide the money 20,000. I know after making this broadcast now, some people will slip off. I know money is difficult. Italy should bring 20,000 naira. Hello?
Okay, so.
Well done, sir.
Buffy, how you doing? Good morning.
I did fine, sir.
Well done, my brother. Well done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm very proud of you. And you have two women that have children for you. You are a great man. I was telling someone, I said, look how you are saying, okay, people. He's a man. I live in Germany before. I'm a European citizen. It's so easy to have two women. You have to. He's a great boy trying.
Well,
hello?
I'm here, sir.
So, I just want to bring this to your attention of what I said to you. This is notorious ancestral home, and the case is coming up on the 23rd and the 22nd of September this month. After 8 years, we have been in litigation for the past 8 years now. We have been in court. Are you listening to me?
Repeat it again, sir.
There's a video I sent to you. How John Osamede Adum destroyed our Igigbe ancestral home. This is a place about 3 people of my family were buried.
Okay.
One of my grandfather that died in 1976, my grandmother that died in 1986, and my father, my beloved dad that gave me life that died in 1994, was buried there. John Osamede said one of my niece sold it to him. He came and destroyed it, and we are being caught.
Okay.
Now the case now is coming up on the 22nd, 23rd of October, and within a year, this guy died. That's what John Osamede said sold to him. Died mysteriously.
Okay.
Does not make even John Osamede to be remorseful. We have been to AIG office. We went to the palace. The palace gave fake judgment by them because even Oba Benin said the new one has said it that there was a time the palace you say, oh, the Frakraban Obama that they were corrupt. But now we didn't go to the palace. When we wrote to the palace, we are against that judgment. We now went to courses for 8 years that we have been.
What was the judgment? What was the judgment of the palace?
No, the palace, when we went to the palace, people told us to go to the palace. But because John Samedison Ogboni is also the palace chief, they said they give judgment to John. You know, the place was corrupt.
Hold on. In Nigeria Constitution, does the palace have right to give judgment? Is it law? Is it constitutional? Their judgment? Is it constitutional?
No. That's why we don't throw it to the bin. So the bin, that's why we went to the High Court.
Yes.
Even the new Bible even said it that there was a time when his father.
No. That does not apply. Those whether a father say take money from a market, that is not lawful. Something that makes sense is what we ask question. Does the judgment of the palace apply under the 1999 Constitution? Is it constitutional? That is what important. Whether jury is this is that is not the issue. Go on.
Okay. Now there was even a time even this new Obana said there was a time that
no, don't say that one. Don't say that one. That one is not the issue.
Okay.
Whether this new Obana said this or this, that is not the issue. The reason and the points. There was a time of design that is not acceptable. It's not meaningful.
Okay.
Yes.
So this thing is that the case is coming up on the 22nd and 23rd in the Benin High Court. That people should please call John Samedo to order that he should please leave this place. This is a place of a resting place. It's an Igilbe. Igilbe is a place where people are being buried. Igilbe is an ancestral home.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who is the first son? Okay, the person that built the house. Who is the first son of that person?
The person that built the house.
Yes.
The man died. The first that built the house is my grandfather called Okberediyo from Ibiwe. He came there to build the house. He died. When he died, my uncle inherited the house.
Excuse me, I don't understand.
2 children.
This man who built the house doesn't have child. It's childless or what?
No, the man that built the house. The man that built the house is my grandfather. He died 1976.
Mm-hmm.
So when he died, the first son took over.
The first son. That's what I'm asking. That's the first son.
Yeah,
yes.
the first son took over. That's my uncle. Igbinovia Okbe. He took over. But this man has 2 children, 2 daughters. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
So the man have 2 daughters. This man later, before he now died, he was not of age. We have a family meeting. We also have the documents. But those days they don't go to court. They just have a family meeting. He now said because what happened was that the man that built the house, Okbe, he has 3 wives.
Okay.
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
He has 3 wives. The first wife have only 1 child called Oni.
Okay, excuse me, sir. Sorry to ask this question. Sorry.
No problem.
Is the ancestors these people came from Ile-Ife in those days? Because that is those Ibiu area, the people who came from Ife, they dwell in those areas. The way you are saying the name Okbe, Oni, look like people migrated from Ile-Ife many years ago.
Let's leave that first. I don't know where they come from Ife, but I don't want to go there. But let's
we are just being diplomatic and we want to be fair. I love the Yoruba people. You say I'm fighting for the Shekiri people to have freedom. I am not a racist. Yeah. I just ask.
Bofi, you are right. Most people from Ibiwe, one way or the other, we all we all speak Yoruba. I grew up those days seeing my father speak Yoruba fluently, but in this thing came to face off. I don't know how they get able to speak those languages. But again, Murphy, what we are doing is that this man have 3 wives.
Yes.
He died. When he died, the first wife, the first child is supposed to take over the property.
I have 2 daughters.
Was a lady. The first one is supposed to take over was a lady. Then I said a lady cannot take over a girl.
Yes.
So the second wife now have a son who is called Mr. Buna inherit the house. That one have 2 daughters. Before he died, he was of age. And that's okay. Because the Gilbert cannot be taken over by him. Because he have only 2 daughters.
Yes.
Then we had a family meeting. He now passed the buck to my father.
Yes.
Are you listening?
I'm listening. Your father was from the 3rd wife or from the 2nd wife also?
From the 2nd wife. That was his junior brother, immediate junior brother to him.
Okay.
Now, when my father when the man now died, we buried him in the cemetery. We did the family burial and everything. Then when my father now died, we buried my father in the land. Now my father was buried in the land because he have transferred power, authority or ownership now to my father.
Because the house is a family, something like this, family house.
It's just like Oba Bidi Palace now, you cannot give it to a woman. You have to give it to the male child again.
I understand.
So they not give this property to my father. So that's why my father now died. My father now died. He was not buried in 1994. My father died April 8, 1994. We did the burial. Then we have been living there peacefully. Of recent, 8 years from about 8 years ago now, Joseph came and destroyed it, threw people out, made them homeless, a lot of sentimental value. He took possession of the property because nobody was in around. We were all in abroad, most of us. Before we now came to Nigeria, we went to AIG office.
Sorry for going to AIG, sir. That woman who said he sold the house is from which lineage? Is it from the first son or second son?
The lineage of my uncle that died. My uncle that died, the one of the first daughter, one of the daughter of my uncle that died.
Is it the this uncle that have 2 children, one of the 2 daughters? That uncle that have 2 daughters. Is it from the first daughter or from the second daughter that sold this house?
From the first daughter.
Okay.
And this daughter died too.
Oh no! Apart from died, when she was selling this house, was the family aware of it? The head of the family.
Nobody signed for him. Nobody signed for him.
Who was in control of this house before the house was sold?
Who was control of the house was one of our auntie was in control of the house. Then they said they were living in the house because they were no home. They were like homeless. And my son brother who's supposed to be is in America, I don't really care about those things because they were collecting the rent, using it to feed.
Okay, now that the Oba Palace have given their own judgments, said that the woman should carry the house. I want to ask a question, a very important one. Now we have that the Oba Palace have given their own judgments, so that is not binding because it's not constitutional. So what we are asking now is
that's how we now went to court.
Is your family be bought over by Bobizwa or no? The head of the family, Bobizwa give them money. You know, Bobizwa is so rich to the extent that he can go and meet your head of the family and give him like 5 million, 2 million, or even 500,000. That one will change. I just ask, have Bobizwa done anything like that? Is the family still with you?
Right. The whole family is behind me. We are behind ourselves. They know that this is wrong. Even the street members, the youth, they are calling me because when I came down to Nigeria, the youth are even calling me that Bobizwa said you guys was not around, so we don't know. He even gave the youth. That's how we accept.
How much Bobizwa bought the house? How much did he say he bought the house?
We don't know information reaching us. The permission wrote on the court paper. He said he bought the house for 5 million. But people telling us that Bobizwa paid 3 million to this girl. He said if nobody come out to us, he will pay the rest, pay the girl 2 million or 3 million. I will not lie.
Okay,
pay the girl 2 million.
The girl,
they don't pay the girl anymore.
Before the girl died, where is the document? The girl using selling the land. Where is nobody have the document?
I have the document.
It's written 5 million.
Yes, it's written 5 million for the disposal, the document that we want to file in the court. What to file in the court is written 5 million. So
who is the shorty? Who is the shorty for this girl?
The shorty for this girl He said his signature was forged. That is not a shorty. Yeah, this is the deal of transfer. Hang on. Yeah, the shorty of this, the shorty said he was not a shorty, that his signature was forged.
No, not the shorty said. No,
that was the brother to this girl that sold. That was the brother to this girl that publisher said Alex sold.
Okay, the family have come to court to say that this house belongs to your family, not.
Yes, my auntie have went to. We are being court. That's why I told you that month.
Now I'm asking, what about your Kaigbe? Have the Kaigbe delegated anybody to court to defend this tradition and custom of your people?
Yes, your Kaigbe we are in court.
What you do? What you do? Let me tell you what is going on in Edo State now. If you have a case, you are right. If you don't bring that case out in the media, they will just give judgment to Babizwa. You will just lose. You understand? That is how they do it. You see, like this in Jocker case now. If it does not have a media publicity, Jocker will just be reminded, co-prison after the court session. So what you will do is to video it, not picture, just video it very well. And put it, bring it, and I will call Babizwa on the live show and ask him, these lands, how come you are not claiming people land, paying 5 million? I know you are used to it before, but what happened? I will call him, even though he disrespect me or he doesn't disrespect me, but I will brought his attention before this place. So we also use the opportunity to call on the Edo State Judiciary, because this case have come to this place. They must allow the rule of law. And if people are threatening the judge, I will know, because Edo State is for everybody. Nobody have the monopoly of violence. If he threaten that judge, we will know. So continue.
So one time now, and I came to the court when I was in the court in Nigeria, because sometimes from London again, I go to court in Nigeria. So one time I was in court in Nigeria now, but this lawyer met me. He said, Barry, you are bad at the hearing of you. I know you very well now. You yourself and my brothers went to school, and I know you by then because I used to do trolley when I was in Nigeria. Those days, just good trolley, not the one that sponsor people. Yes. So I know you very well in our junction. So let's come and settle this case amicably. So I told him, a few people around. He said, no. I said, do you know this is a resting place? There are graves in that land. He said, Barry, let's share it. I go, okay, no problem. So that's okay. Gave me a Babizwa number. I said, Barry, call boy. And I called Babizwa from the court. He said, it's not at home now. He's leaving to Lagos. I should call him the next day. I said myself, I'm leaving to London the next day. I'm going to Lagos the next day. The next 2 days, I have things to do in Lagos. I'm going back. Because I've been in Nigeria for long now. They have been taking a date. So that's okay. When I introduced myself to him, he said, but I know you too now. Okay, let's make peace. I said, okay, no problem. Now, in the paper, you said you bought this land for 5 million. They said you paid the guy 3 million. Now, I'm a man of peace. Let me give you that same 3 million and go and leave your place, because this place I'm not dragging for land. It's my job.
What is the size of the land?
It's 100 by 100.
I know. It's a very big land, though.
Yes. Then Babylon now said, Barry, we are not quarreling anymore. I should come and give you 15 million. Why should I give you 15 million? I might buy my property back again. You were supposed to want to pay me.
Barry,
not the money I paid, not the money I spent. If I have the money, okay, I will not finish that one. So during coronavirus, I said, okay, I will come to Nigeria. During coronavirus, I could not go to Nigeria. So they now called me from Nigeria. Barry, Babizwa started building the place. I said, Babizwa started building the place. And that couple Babizwa, I said, but boy, they say you are working on my land. What is the problem? I've been waiting for you. You didn't go. I said, but you know, coronavirus, we didn't agree on settlement. So, so we now went to court. Thank God the court now resuming after the coronavirus. The court now stopping from developing the place. So in that lie, he said he didn't know that he was the one. He said he wanted to build Korum. That he said he was building Korum, one of his land. He didn't know it was that land. That was why he didn't know that the judge was annoyed. Wow, the case is in court. Why are you building? So
I want to tell you something, my brother.
Yeah.
What I want to tell you now be saying, anything we come here, it must be victory. I want to prophesy today. You will win that land. You will win the land. You will win in the name of our ancestors, our land, for our land. You will win the land. Not only winning the land, something strange will happen. But I will not say that one in public for security, for just as a priest of that land. What I will tell you today is video that house and that land. We put it on the air, and you want to call on the Chief Justice of Edo State. We want to call on the relevant authority to tell Bobizwa to respect the rule of law. The last hope for the common man is judiciary. A case is in court. You went to someone family house, you destroy the house. Destroying the house, you have destroyed some valuable items in the house. You are not even thinking how to pay compensation. You people have not even evaluated the ancestral property that were being demolished that cannot be replaced again. He also went disobeying a court order and he started building a house because he want to build a house. So just video it, send it, let the world see what is going on, what Bobizwa is doing. He's claiming sense. The whole world, Canada, Germany, Senegal, Gambia, those states, outside of Igbo, everybody will see. We see what Bobizwa is doing. He's disobeying the court order. He's disobeying the court order. And he was not found for this.
No, it was not found. The court now told you that we should maintain statute because Bobizwa lied. He lied in the court. He told the judge's lawyer that his wife said he's going to build Korum. So the wife was building Korum, one of his land. He has a lot of property, he has a lot of land. So it was later he now got aware that it was that land. He now told his wife to stop that the land is still in the case, it's in the court. He said the man lied. So the court
I want to tell you something today. I want to tell you something today. You have come to the house of God. You know your life is precious. And from now on, the whole world should know that you have something in common with Bobizwa, because Bobizwa is fighting you, fighting your family because of your inheritance of your ancestors. So if anything happened to you, the whole world should be aware. Because like this type of thing, if they kill you, ITV will not show it. EBS will not show it. So anybody who is being in the watch list from the hands of these people, when they come to this place, these people cannot carry out their action anymore because of this house, they can just remove you from the roads. They say, oh, they will go and prepare a case of courtist. They will just bring you out on the news. There was a court clash between a year and a year. During this process, the gunshot and the victim, they will just arrange it like this. That is how they do it. They will say, you come to court and prove. But with this, your life, this is an insurance for your life. But this one know me very well. He knows me. So what you have to do is video that place, video the house. And I will bring the house and call on our governor and to see what is going on in those states. And I will beg our governor to reform our judiciary, because a justice delay See, justice denied, because the pace of this slow of judiciary for lawyers to be eating money is too much. Sometimes they will judge one case for 14 years. It's not so.
Yes.
We don't want all these things
So
again.
slow.
If we have a case, sometimes 10 years, anytime a lawyer want to go to court, bring money, bring money, bring money. Sometimes you don't even have it, bring money. So that is what we beg our governor. I'm going to write a letter to the governor of Edo State to reform the judiciary, because the judicial system of Edo State is very slow. You see what is happening in Majuka? They are respecting the rule of law. They are following it up. They are following it up. Monday they were in court, or Wednesday they were in court. Today they are still in court.
I have a notification. I just received a notification this morning of Majoka before. I'm not listening.
Majoka. You say what?
I have your notification on my phone or your program. I have notification on your program.
Yes. Yes, Majoka is in court now as I speak now. It's right now in court. We are doing all our best. So what you do, just video it and let me show the whole world the video of your house. You have rights to that is your property. It's your ancestral home. Nobody can take your ancestral home from you as long as we live. We are not haters. We are not tribalistic people, but we want the rule of law to be maintained. We want equal rights. Bubizwa is going to lose that case, and I will also plead with you people to countersue him to come and replace what he have destroyed in that house.
Yes, that's what my lawyer even said.
And if anything happened to your lawyer, please let me know. If your lawyer is being attacked, if your lawyer is being threatened, if anything happened to anybody who's involved in this case, I beg you in the name of God, let me know. Maybe their family have told him now that this case have come to Giso Palace. Any case that I've ever come to hear always gets lights. So the whole world, the intellectuals, government officials, they are watching. So Bobizwa is one of those land grabbers. There was a land case which happened in somewhere along Aduawa, Aurora, very big lands. The second wife of the Oba of Benin, cousin, bought that land, or her aunt bought that land. Bobizwa went to that land and started building house in those land, in what do you call that area? Along Loki Way.
Okay.
I came out and I brought out this news. Immediately I brought out this news. I sent those people to Oba Palace. I said they should go to Oba Palace. And some of Bobizwa, and when Bobizwa appeared before the Oba told Bobizwa, say, you don't know that boy, Ogiso. You want to also draw my leg out again. You want your Tony the Gigi. And that is how the Oba Benin give the judgment. But they were thinking if they give that judgment, I will stop fighting for my people. They wanted to please me. But immediately the judgment was given in favor of that Princess Maria Bay aunt. But I still continue doing my work. So you will get justice. What we have to do, we just want to put the right word in the right place by putting the right word in the right angle, so that the justice have to be fast. Because how many years you have been in court now? In High Court?
For 8 years, we have been in court now for 8 years.
Oh, are you writing any letter to the? I have a foundation in Edo State. I have a foundation, so we will write a petition to the. I will help you to write a petition to the Chief Justice of Edo State. You will bring all those information. I will help you to document it, or I will give it to my secretary. I will direct it to my secretary. My secretary will help you prepare all those your complaints. Then you will forward it to the Chief Judge of Edo State, that the judiciary have been so very slow about this case. 8 years that we want the case to be heard. You understand? So you want the case to be heard on the merits, and it has been so long. Because if you don't do it, the visual is very smart. It can continue to give money to the system, and the justice will be delayed. Maybe 20 years, the case will still be in High Court, which is going to be unacceptable. Thank you, my brother. Please send me the video and I will show the whole
Yeah, I will
world.
show you that. Even the day of trial, I will store you back. Thank you.
God bless you.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thank you. My people, lawyer called me today, this morning. I was very happy. I did sleep. They say make we pay money for Imajoka. They cut now. If they grant Imajoka pay today now, I no get money. I want give many things. I know if you speak many things out. Please, more help. Eh? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Well done, sir.
How far?
Fine, sir.
How things, sir?
I did fine, sir.
They follow you all the time.
Yes, sir.
How things?
I did.
They don't leave Imajoka.
Lawyer, they court now, so they talk, so they are in court now. So lawyer call. I'm not supposed to talk all these things out now. You say since I want to thank the Edo State Judiciary first, and I want to also thank the Edo State government. You see, this Imajoka case is being followed up, and it's a sensitive case. You see, they were in court on Monday. On Tuesday, Wednesday they were in court, and on Friday today they are still in court. The reason why they are in court is because the law Oba Abini brought many lawyers, not one, not two, many. Those local lawyers are saying, oh, we were not brief, give us time. And the judge is saying, oh, if you are not brief, oh yeah, we'll give you another 2 days to come next tomorrow, be brief. We are not. They are trying to use delay tactics so that they can keep Imajoka there in incarceration. So the case of Imajoka is a bailable offense, and I am not judge to judge the case. This is not judgment now. What is important now is for Imajoka to be granted bail and prepare his statement of defense to defend himself. So as at now, the lawyer called me this morning that those lawyers, they are just like police. You understand? So any day they will go to court. Imagine when they know that this case as I involve media, they know many people have interest on it. They will say, how much you get for that case? That I don't want to be saying all these type of things. But I want to congratulate our lawyer. I don't want to mention his name because I have consulted close to about more than 10 lawyers. All of them declined the offer. When they hear it's about Benin, they will decline. I swear in the name of God, I have never seen any lawyer in Benin who have ever wake up or stand up to stand against Oba Benin in the courts. This is the first time I've seen an Uromi man. The other man was from Igwebe. You saw what the man was saying. So what I am applying for now is very differently. Now I will come out after Imajoka is being bailed to come and explain how much I receive from each people. And the lawyer have the receipts. Any money I send to the lawyer with receipts. Receipt cannot lie. You understand? Any money I send to any of his family is on receipts. Any money I use is on bank. I don't give money hands, it's bank. So what I am saying now is very simple. The lawyer said 3 lawyers are there today from his chamber. I don't know how true is it. See, they are working on it. I should bring money. He didn't say bring so amount, but the other day he said after we have paid some huge sum of money, he brought another 550. But now the money have been reduced to, I don't want to mention the money in public because people are here to come out. They will cut this place and use it to be mocking me. So what is important now is the lawyer will need reimbursement. And I'm using this opportunity to speak. We have the Eastern Union in Toronto. Oh, sorry, Torino, Italy. We have Eastern Union in Manchester. I have been waiting for one of Eastern Union in Europe here to call me. So you don't really try. We don't try this now. Our union, we just do this. Yes.
I can tell you one thing, right?
Yes.
Because we'll talk about you today for our working place.
Yes.
Yes. Me and the Benin people, we are working together.
Yes.
I've bring your matter and this is my Jocker to Benin people there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the way they respond and the way they talk, I see they are afraid of Benin. Like, let me tell you one thing. If you're watching people of America or Toronto, let me tell you about Switzerland. Switzerland,
yes,
nobody in the world of America. Switzerland is money. They're getting 4,500. This is what they pay in Switzerland. Nobody in America working or anywhere in Europe can receive money more than Switzerland. Switzerland have a lot of money, and they put so much money when you are working here.
okay.
The salary in Switzerland is 4,500. If you are working in Switzerland, 100%. This is the amount of Switzerland. They have so much money here in Switzerland. They pay very well. Google, you can see it.
Okay.
Nobody in America can be richer than somebody working in Swiss or London or anywhere. Google it, you see it. Switzerland, they have so much money. I try to talk with them to help you to pay this man. The way they talk and the way they are afraid about Benin, that's why I call you today. To tell you, Google is what I'm talking about. Switzerland, they are the richest. If in terms of work, even all German people are working in Switzerland here. All German, many of them are working. You see their work. Even my chef from Germany, we are working in content. My chef is from Germany. So one person in Switzerland can pay the whole money. Even 5 million naira, one person in Switzerland from Asia or Benin.
I think they have a union in Switzerland. I think they must have Eastern Union Association. They have.
The Benin people, they have their union here. They have their meeting. They used to go their meeting. I tried to talk with them yesterday, but all of them is afraid of Benin. But the only thing I have to tell you,
Yes.
Are you in life?
Yes, I'm in life. Yes.
Okay, I will not say anything, but I will call you when you are not live, then I tell you what to do.
I want to first of all thank you for your good encouragement and for your advice. We are happy. You see, somebody have to do it. Somebody have to do it. You see, when you see these people scared, and I will refer you to the Bible. When Moses came back from the wilderness and told the Israelites that I am going to meet Pharaoh and telling Pharaoh that our people must be free. Do you know what you saw? What they tell Moses? Say, Moses, please don't go. They will kill you. The way we are now is better. We are enjoying the shots. It's even better. So let us be managing it. Then they were even mocking. Some Israelites were even mocking Moses. But something have to be done. You see, I am happy for what you have said.
I don't know you, my Jocker. But anytime I try to watch television or YouTube, I used to see people talking from here. Then I go to work. Some 3 billion people, I tell them, please, can you people help Ogiso, this Benin boy, to pay this man? I know what is prison. When you are in prison, I know what it is. I've been there when I was in Nigeria. I've been in prison. I know what it is. Help, contribute more, let them pay this man, even if he's going to court, he's from home to go to court. All of them is afraid. Even all of them are against me. I said, I don't know. I'm not against Oba. I'm not against anybody. People should help.
I don't blame those people. You know why? I was once like them before because about many years ago, a few years ago, the very day I saw it in my dream, and that this man is a terrorist that I must come out and fight the cancer in our land. Immediately I on my video, I see something about him. Another spirit come inside me. Immediately I deleted that video. Eddie Murphy called me and say, I saw your video just now, you deleted it. I saw your video just now, you deleted it. Another day after about 1 week again, I dream. I was dreaming every time that I must do this job. You see, if I was not bold man enough, I could have betrayed the trust of our generation unborn. See, these people you are seeing that are not supporting, those ones you see in your working place. somebody who was born in Switzerland, he cannot speak Benin language except his family are speaking Benin with him in that home. These people were born inside fear and horror, terror. So they're still there today, they still think. But we will continue to preach to them and evangelize to them. Some of them don't even watch me. But I want to tell you thank you. If you also support for our lawyer, God will bless you. But our God, the help our God give is long life. Somebody will just live and live for many years. If you see, there is a blessing we have from our own side now. None of our person have died. And they even bring a curse and lay anybody who is watching me, who is talking to me, who is and they are still watching me.
This man is trying to help this man from prison. Please, you people should help this man, even if you contribute 50 euro. I know you people have this money. But all of them, 3 people started against me. Why should I put my mouth? I said, I don't know Obiso, I don't know Jocker, I don't know but anytime I'm watching my television, I put YouTube, you people coming out there. That's why I'm interested in watching all those things. You people should help this man to pay this man out. All of them against me. All of them come against me. Even some of them don't talk with me again. Today.
No, they will come back. They will come back and say sorry when the time comes.
I say the truth. People should help to pay this man out. I know what is prison.
Since 4 days now, I've not received 4 days now. I've not received any help from anybody from to help.
Salary in Switzerland. If you're working in Switzerland, you earn money more than any other person in Europe or America. Go and Google it and see it.
Thank you very much.
All of them are rich. Some people here working hard paper, they are richer than somebody who is in America or Canada. Go and Google it and see it. If you are working in Switzerland, you are working 100%. Your salary is $4,500.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Swiss franc, so you know they use Swiss franc here. They don't use euro. They don't use dollar. But Swiss franc exchange is bigger than dollar. You know that?
I understand. Yes.
Swiss franc is bigger than dollar. When you talk about euro is Swiss franc.
But one question I want to ask: in Switzerland, those European citizen, somebody who's a German citizen or Italian citizen can work there, or it's not?
If you have, I don't want you to disclose this thing to anybody. If you have passport now, you can come to Switzerland and start working.
But the work is not so difficult to get there.
No. If you know somebody, you get you have job. If you know somebody, you have job. Like you have passport now, if you want to come here, like you know me now, we try to help you to find a job. Or we are working. So far you have passport.
So that is, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Call me later after this program. God bless you, sir.
This thing I'm telling you now, Google it.
No problem.
More than any other place in the whole world.
Problem.
Working is 4,500 euros every month.
Thank you so much.
People in Switzerland.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. You call me in WhatsApp. You have WhatsApp, Abi?
I have WhatsApp. I will call you.
Thank you very much. Brothers, please, let us be our brother keeper. I don't come out now, can't talk. We okay, most do 20,000 each country. Our brother with Canada, don't try. Domusa. I don't talk to you, Canada. What we do now? Which country will start from now? France bring 20,000. Belgium bring 20,000. Netherlands bring 20,000. 60,000 down. I am more doing 20,000 each country. More give to this lawyer so that I may not disturb us again. I mean, one person will bring money come out. Maybe one person bring how much come out now? 600 euro. We just give us a lawyer, not disturb us again. We don't give 600 euro. Just go. We don't talk again. Let us let us divide this 600 euro by 50 euro. No, 100 euro for 6 countries. If you know one person can do it today, also the lawyer will call for money now, because they're in court now. If they pay Majoka now, we don't see money to finalize all the many things. It's a disgrace to us. Somebody who are in Europe now, if they said, they come Italy now, people will call the spray money for up. One need to do like that. Now see Sunday Igboho, say now the can say the people they support them. Sunday Igboho even insult the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife says, it's my son. But this Pharaoh, they pack people for prison. Say na him be second gods. God not get competition. Competitor. Please. You see what it can surprise me pass for this matter. Be say also Obuduweni, who they know, Obuduweni of Austria, Obuduweni of America, Obuduweni of Jamaica. Nobody see you now again. All of them go hide. My prayer now be say today now I'm gonna try make we give money to this lawyer. They did court now. Make I tell you, I'm gonna not forget if they grant him and Joker pay now. I don't want to explain some kind of things with they follow him. They'll say bring money, do this one, how to do what did they call him grant shorty, we do this. Once money day now, oh, bring this 200,000 for this one, bring 50 for this, prison pay 40, this. If they grant and pay now, the money way to remove them out, all those process. I don't want mission money, but there is nothing like 5,000 naira on grants. So close to you want to give them five couple. The case is a very, very technical case. You see whether they carry politicians, they go court for Nigeria. You know how many lawyers they represent? Now millions now they spend though. If it also go and bring permanent secretary for level something, go and bring this, go bring this. All these things is money. Make I use my language to talk. If you aba, if you go do me good. No sooner na kira we ikabo origine Okaiwo Edo State keke Omugui courts Nibote courts iyan wa iya ezoge Majoka na even no party o eyo hiaje uzolo na wa ina igba ha I sit oba wen ekwe but oba a court is the last hope for a common man. Even the lad adotana kira we even ni very good even very tally ni be ni be shoroti warama any na be manage oneme be na very good have it man ore Australia ore London ni re Norway Sweden Finland ni ropo mari 50 cents ladia Finland ye mari ropo mari go ke Finland re ropo mari go ke Sweden o ti ma pa ro wa sale me Sweden oni kan ti ri wore but ro wa duro o kan ti ro wa duro na go no wa na de worry ti be we ascend go na go na de worry bege so ina you do him one wala o we ikina boyin gbon o yan wa na bo gbon an injury to one is an injury to all. Even the Finland, I want buy can be made 50 euro. We could donate to Finland. Why have to go there 1 euro? Or 50 man a year. Those in the Finland, they must say 50. If you those in Finland, why table Sweden, we must say 20. What we donate 1 euro to 20 warire. Voilà. In no way, you those states here no way. Why would you born man? Because they no so get a ribana wa do vi go la diabi. Then second na ogwale o begale le Europe ya here. Ona ya tie bone ya fe ni tie bone Majoka na wa mi agbon ya agbon owe egbe okere na maybe egbe do egbe owo wa owo kun ko fi gbe yi nwala wo na ma ni di jobo na ko ya pari mu na ki pari mu na aga ibile na mana ana bile be na mana mi go ya re la de pe bi are mana ti next week Monday. And the boy are court here the way the prison all these things. Na ya court na ya a billing a lawyer no ma wa gbon. A lawyer wa ya we room no wa we have case we do we be team a lawyer you have a lawyer no ma. O ma ro no go wa si mi wa be team e bo dun jenu wa. O ha o afia ma o ka gbo wa ko wu. O ha ni no mu mani o ze ni na o yeke. Si ma o ni mari o yeke. Eke ni wariri se ibi do yesan. Ibi godo mi godo do ne wa ire. Wa bia wo yo bono ti ma. Wala wo wo. Iwa emi wa na. What you see say I insult anybody here, Clarence Bells. You see say I insult anybody here. Now you are very stupid. You are idiots. You get any 50 cent weighed up for this case? Well, you come be the judge for this case. If you write that nonsense again, I'll block you out of here. At the time about people say me they help, you tell say they insult them. Me table no more now. Now you they insult. My people, if you about me, please, not gonna call me. I want to end this video. I'm gonna call me. May I just put the lawyer money for lawyer account? No. If I feel see like 100K for lawyer accounts now, lawyer will be all those lawyers they gotta come court. What you read? I beg. Na my number, my telephone number there here now. Now 0 plus 4917 4966 1566. I beg. Somebody they fight for us now. I be do him here. I be do I may move. If na me they come arrest to come. Who will call the na my Jocker go come out come they beg for me now. Because all sick be no. Or who say na mugyo man have na my Jocker now. If they don't release the my Jocker now, I will look for money to buy phone, go give them. So that anytime they say owe me, the my Jocker will see come out, come see they fight for me. Or sick be no. They all say, but those man those call I don't buy those criminals. If they don't get anything they want benefits, they know they fight. Hello?
Hello, okay, sorry, chef. Saludo.
Domo saorato. Domo.
When I was listening to send the account number go
Ijewe kakabona magwa ya sende egbe babana iya waze geri yo cause case nya ga bill le na ni make na be mi wo we the lawyer ya processor be ni mi ya fe I we police okpari di na maybe one escort ni no ya ri wa we say
well we did this you na we maybe we tap on the 100 na way
we see baba ya we baba na we see don't we see mama tie bono moro pa na ma tie bono ma o ma tie ina di kanu o tie boni Buhari o Buhari ma gbe wa ru de bono ti ni Buhari ago a case na mu na di kanu re court ba ma wo tie boni Buhari they don't carry na di go kanu go court say because it cost Buhari na me they carry go court not be that one now because of say they fight for freedom na me they carry go court. Wetin make they carry my Jocker go court now? They say my Jocker they incite native war. He want cause war between between native. Not be say na the artifacts. Ask me where they bring the artifacts come. How much my Jocker want collect for inside? Hello. Hello. Speak now. Hello. I did hear you talk.
Vaya ese o muyare.
Hello.
So I talk to you.
What to Baba Domo?
Yeah, Baba, Echo Wakakabori, a woman and Winana.
Who is Baba Domo?
Some are the power. Did you do your friend or red to the
Give away.
What,
Baba?
say,
where's it, Baba? What? Where's it, Domo? Where's it, Domo?
I greet you, Baba. Hey, also, you send the account number, platform away. So that I may not have and send your account.
You ask the go. You send the Ivani, you had to see a quality Obama. So that I'm going to send you making a money day.
Okay, send the phone on the
what to send you? Domo.
Okay, Baba. Where's it? Domo. Someone did my brother.
Wow, what? Well, we say here, woman. If man, team me 100 in a lawyer banner, a cool voma. Where I do my wudu. No, I been ona bere wokma. No, do na bere wokma. Onye asi no do ma. Ma bere. A lawyer a bere where a lawyer in a police. Where I go near them, yes, there is a court of your my lord. Are you agree? On a man can't no give up my room way. This is a court, a bailable offense, you know. But if Macabo with the chief judge of Edo State, well, nobody should insult Edo State Judiciary. They are doing a very great job. We know Barnett say, eh? EJ, hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Talk. I'm hearing you.
Yeah, well done, sir.
Well done. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sir, I've really been watching your program and I see the way you are handling the issue. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
Okay. I'm someone that is also heading one of the union in Italy here.
Okay.
And I will try and inform my people as well so that we will see what we can do concerning the issue, sir.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. See what you have just said now. I will give you the lawyer number after later in the day. Because I don't want to be sharing the number for everybody. You see, this type of thing like this, even though they donate 10 euro for the union, I don't need to come and call the beg people, say me they help them. And you understand? If really the lawyer don't need 1 million. You understand? So you don't need 1 million for this case.
Yeah,
just to deal
when I was watching your video just now,
yes,
I grew angry because I felt this is something that one or two persons can just come up and then we'll settle this thing. It's not a matter of calling everybody because sometimes if you want to spend money, you can spend more than
100 euro.
100 euro on drinks. Why not use this to do good and let this guy come out?
Okay, waiting the boy talk. He say the artifact they bring come. See now, he say me they share the money for the 18 local government. Me they share them for everybody, not be for one person. Now crime be that one.
Not be crime.
He say the Asian people are being marginalized in Edo State. He say they are being sidelined. If it's on a sideline, are the Asian people not truly marginalized? Are they not truly marginalized? Are they working in NPC? Go to NPDC. You know Shama work there. Eh?
just look at the other day when this boy he came out. He said Ishan person cannot come out and be the governor in those states that they will not agree to that. I reasoned it. I said, man, this is total marginalization. You are belittling this set of people.
Okay, let me tell you about the Ishan governor. Let me tell you about the Ishan governor. Ishan governor start from Imajoka. That is the key of the Ishan governor. This is where it stands and it's where it starts. And if you see the people that are donating money to support Imajoka now, they are the common people from Benin. The highest donor in this place now is Ishan. The second person is Benin. You understand? There is no division in this support. I tell you the truth, the people that are donating money that are Benin and Isha. Even Benin people, they do Shoroti, they donate 5,000 that day. Almost about 3 of them, they donate for 5,000. Benin woman waiting for Spain, donate 10,000. Benin woman waiting for France, donate 50 euro. Benin people, they no see this Imajoka have brought unity and light to our people. He said, we are Ogiso children. We are not the children of Oba. Is that a crime? For you to say where you come from, is that a crime?
It's not a crime. Because even if you look at it, one thing that I discover in that country these days now, if you say something that is true, they will kill you. If you say something, you want to open up a very important thing, they will want to shut you down. This is it. This guy, he saw that they were trying to personalize that form. 1 or 2 persons want to put the phone in his pocket, in their pocket. Then that he came out and said, no, this is not true. This is not right. Let's do it like this. If you look at it, that word he said was a suggestion. It will be good to do it like this. Let's use this money for everybody. Let's share the money around the whole 18 local government. Then they say,
they were begging me. You know what they did to me? They were begging me not to be airing this matter on video. On Monday last week, let me just reveal secrets. On Monday last week, they brought my case up in courts. The lawyer said I should not say it out. They were, instead of them to be debating the release of Imajoka, they were debating my matter. And the judge now overruled it. The case before the court is not about me, it's about Imajoka. They said this cyber internet cyber fraud. The judge overruled it to no. They didn't make sure defamation. See, the case brought before charges against him was proposed by the Nigerian police and their court, Susubu and the Oba of Benin. If Oba of Benin said it's not involved in this case, go and look who signed. The signature is Oba of Benin. It's hiding. The they say the Yoruba should come to court. You cannot be using proceed. You should come to court. You see what they said in court on Monday. They said I should hide it. I will not hide it again. I will say it out. When they went to court, they were discussing about me. They said I write it on my Facebook that Imajoka will be released on the what do you call that day on Monday, and they say isn't me that is giving command to the court or this. They brought new lawyers again to court. I'm going to ask, as a human rights activist, don't I have a right to my own opinion? I cannot speak.
Definitely, you have right.
People are not saying, "Oh, it's because of you they didn't release Imajoka." My brother, this thing is very funny, oh. So.
Nobody has freedom of speech in the country anymore. There is no freedom of speech anymore.
I even told the lawyer.
The presidency, they are doing their own.
Okay.
The state government is doing their own. Now our own local heads, you cannot talk. If they are doing something wrong, you say something, they want to kill you for it. Imajoka did not say anything bad. Neither did you do anything bad. You didn't do anything bad. If I look at the report, the truth is that anybody when see the good thing when you they do, when say na bad thing how you can't do, say they want kill you put. The person go use the head carry with him in plan.
Now so they go die one by one now. As the more Imajoka take there. The more
there are people, there are ordinary people when it be say they don't get anybody to fight for them.
Just imagine, Imajoka was, if not me, God of our land who used me. That very day when they kidnap Imajoka, go put her for state CID on Thursday. Imagine they keep put her for state CID. When I call the commissioner of police, former SSA to the governor, commissioner of police is saying he's not aware. Then I ask my informant from state CID. That one tell me that the commissioner of police is aware. Then I call commissioner of police again, say, Oga, what do you mean you are not aware? You are aware. He said, why am I commanding him? Am I the one to tell him how to do this job? Am I the one to tell him how to do his job? When I see this man they wanted to keep Majoka there for 1 month. Then from there, they will just take him to court. Nobody will be there. They will just remind him to, in short, 3 months awaiting trial. But because of the publicity of this case, it's now very difficult for them to do all those nonsense. I call the Assistant Inspector General of Police. That man, God will bless that AIG. God will continue to bless that AIG. Imagine immediately I call the AIG. The AIG signal state CID that there is a person who criticized Yoruba Benin. Why have you people not charged him to court? It's more than 48 hours. Imagine the AIG send a signal. When our lawyer went there on Monday, they said they were angry because they wanted to keep him incarcerated so that nobody will ask of him. It would just look like they have already asked questions about Majoka. They say, oh, it's a poor home he come from. We can just fool him like the way they are fooling the rest Benin people. At the end of the day, they say they are taking the Majoka to magistrate courts. I send one of the lawyers to magistrate courts. I send another lawyer to high courts. Then I send people to different places, to Agoba Simi. We don't know where they are taking him to, so that they will not outsmart us. At the end of the day, the lawyer in high court told us, it's here. And the police never told us the court they are taking him to. You think you see how these people are so barbaric. In Majoka case is held in court 1. In court 1, high court, Saple Roads. Court 1. The court 1. So that anybody who knows will know what I mean by court 1. So the matter, they are trying to persuade me that the lawyer even told me that because of my exposing all the outcome of the court is making the matter very I'm making his matter very difficult for him, blah blah blah. I told the lawyer, look, when Showore was going to court, journalist was videoing inside the courts, videoing Showore, videoing everything. What matter is video? Since we don't have this Edo State journalist observer, ITV will not report it. I am the ITV of Edo State. I am the journalist. I will be reporting it.
And you are doing a very good job. Honestly, I appreciate.
Yes,
you. Thank you very much for the job you are doing. Look at it. Where these local leaders, our local heads, where they are supposed to act, they will not act there. Look at the issue of the Fulani that is going on everywhere in Edo State. Now, gradually, they are taking over Edo State. But they are not doing anything because they have shares. They have their own percentage from all those things that the Fulani are doing.
Yes.
They have refused to say anything about it. Okay, look at yesterday now. This last week, they wanted to do a heavy initiation in that Benin, which would have taken place tomorrow here. Just imagine. And that kind of thing, Yoruba of Benin is supposed to take a very drastic step and action concerning that issue. And in fact, it will brand those Hausa and turn them out of Benin, because if they have succeeded in mounting that person in that throne tomorrow, automatically a second Oba has emerged in Benin. After which they have succeeded. Later, if something happened, they will say, let us go to the Hausa leader palace and settle the issue. Yeah? Before gradually that person has started he will start getting voice. His voice will be increasing. He will be standing up, growing up. Before you know, it will end up dethroning and removing the crown from the original person, which is Jehovah.
Oba is not the original person. No. It's not the original person. It's not our king. I don't
know much about that,
no, it's not the original one. Obiamia is the king, we know.
Putting that man there, putting that person there, he would have rise up one day, because it's like
let me tell you something. The Oba of Benin is trying to use this game. You will surprise the Oba of Benin is involved in this game. See, they want to divert our attention. This is a game plan. The Fulani are still in our forest. Nobody's talking anything about it. The other time I came out, I brought out some boys from Isako, from Edo Central, and from Edo South.
Yes.
I grouped them together. Then we said they should drive those terrorists out of our forest. We did everything to start driving them from the forest. But do you know what? Nobody supports. For me to even bring them out, train them on how to defend themselves. Instead, the Oba Obini took that video to State CID, said that I am arming all the money I'm collecting from abroad. I want to use it. I'm killing Benin people. You see, this is what we are saying. When you are trying to help your people, the Oba Obini will be looking for how to put you in prison. Don't you see what the letter they wrote to Jama Facebook? They write a petition to Jama Facebook, Jama YouTube, Jama Immigration Service, Jama Police. They wrote that I am collecting money, that I am using the money to buy AK-47, that I'm killing police. I've killed many okay. If what I am doing, I have an organization registered worldwide. So if what I am doing is not real, the police will stop me. In short, I will not be here. I will be supposed to be in detention. See, they just doing all these things. So this Ifulani you are talking about, say they want to install this. You are the one fighting for Oba. You shouldn't do that. The Oba Bini does not have friend in the south. All the friends Oba Bini have. Anytime Oba Bini want to travel, either he travel to Sokoto to see the Sultan, or he travel to Emir of Kano, or he travel to what do you call it, that one? Emir of Mina, Emir of Bida. And all those Emir are his friends. Go it. Anytime the Oba travel to North. Anytime the North Emir they come to Oba, and they are enjoying cordial relationship. When you are now saying they want to create a caliphate in Benin, it's like you are the one who is wrong, or you are fighting for a person who is their friend. So I am advising our people, if you know you are fighting for Oba, please stop that. Let Oba fight for himself. If Oba know he is owner of that land, he's not the owner. All I want to tell you, that they want to install caliphate is just to draw your attention. But we have to be wise. What we really need now is how to unite and drive the Fulani out from our forests. But before we are doing all those ones, what about the Oba of Benin and his families and the Fulani, which is even more better? Ask yourself. You don't have village again. Is it Fulani who sold your village? Ask yourself. The Oba of Benin sold all your villages. My village was to be sold last 2 years. I was the one who opposed it. The Oba of Benin could have sold our village for 200 million. They will sold your village. They will tell you, come and remove the crops. Land belongs to Oba. So that is it. My people. Abeg, I want to come out for this live video now. Make una try. Not be every day I'll come out, abeg, man, I can't help my Jocker. The Oba Benin, they will laugh us, not good like that. No? Anybody we want call? I mean, the best thing you want help. Owato. Where say?
A program where me that was show you for.
Life imagine. Adegbe me. What? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hold on, sir.
Just now, I was calling you before on direct call.
Yes.
And I went short of credit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, as you were saying, you were enlightening me on something just now.
Okay, let me say it again. You see, this when they see that our people are about to rise against them, they will go and formulate something that will divert our attention. The issue of they want to launch caliphates, there is a propaganda to now we are driving towards freedom, how to liberate ourselves from the Oba. They went to come and bring Fulani. They want to launch the kingdom. They are trying to use that game to draw our attention. All of us will be talking about, oh, they want a secular fetish. They are putting this thing on newspaper. If Fulani want to do something, they go direct and do it. They don't talk about launching newspaper. This is a newspaper talk. They are on grants. If you go to Ishan villages, Fulani are in the forests. If you go to Isako, they are everywhere. We are not even talking about how to drive them out. We are only talking about how to go to hotel for not to work. What is the difference between practical and theory? Practical is the best. When you put practice something, these people are on grants. Nobody is talking about how to drive them. We come out on social media and saying that they want to launch Fulani. The Oba Benin is the Oba Palace. This is a handwork. People are paying attention to the matter of Jocker. People are now seeing that the Oba Benin is the aggressor in our land. Now they want to bring Fulani. I'm advising our brothers and sisters. If you have anything to do with the Fulani issue, all we have to do is how to drive them away from our forests. Either they are launching newspaper, they don't launch newspaper, that is not important. They can launch newspaper and they want to hotel. Go, are they the owner of the hotel? They just went there to go and say they want to launch Sultana of Sokoto or launch this. Who is the patron of the Fulani in Edo State? Who is the life patron? Is it not Oba Benin? Who is deceiving who? Let us, I swear with my mother grave, let the Oba Benin come out and tell us how many Fulanis are working for him in his farm. How many cow we have? Haruna, let the Oba Benin come and tell the Edo people who is Haruna. Haruna have 4 wives. Do you know how many cow Oba Benin have in that Benin there? I cannot measure how many cow he have. The brother to Oba Benin, Gregory Akenzwa, he sold the land for Fulani 200 million. The land belongs to the people of Owa before Abudu. 200 millions. And the Fulani who are in that land, they are disturbing the neighboring village, raping women, doing everything. Nobody is talking about that one. Gregory, who is a lecturer at the University of Benin, sold the village land. And when the people talk, they arrest them. As I speak to you too, today, many of those people from Owa, they are in Oko prison. He framed them up that they wanted to kill him, that they want to assassinate him. He just lied against them. And the government don't even ask. They just put them into prison because the judiciary is very slow. I understand. So the problem we are having is not they want to install. Is that how to install Sultan? They went. If you want to install a traditional ruler, you go and install it in the hotel. It's supposed to have its own palace now. That is what they are trying to do. So by the grace of God, I'm urging all our brothers not to let the pressure keep us panic. These are politics. The other day he took Igbo people to court, but let him come and take Fulani to court now. If this is not a game plan, you saw when they took the Igbo people to court. They say the Igbo people want to establish a king in Benin. Are you not aware? What king? The Igbo people never established any king in Benin. The Igbo people have what you call Eze Igbo Association of Igbo Community. The Oba of Benin, greedy as the Oba of Benin, he said the Association of Igbo, because he's a criminal, he said they should bring that money. They are donating in their organization. They should be paying the money to Oba. Oba of Benin should come and be chief under Oba. Just imagine. That man is taking our life for granted. But when it comes to the Fulani now, he never go to court. Let him go to court for Fulani. Who is deceiving who? Tomorrow you see Emir of Kantagora in his palace. He's come and celebrate his birthday for his child. The other day.
I will watch this issue and see if he's going to take these people to court.
He will not do it.
I will watch it and see if he will press charges.
He will not do nothing. They just, what they are trying to do, they want to, the governor, he want to install me. Is it the responsibility of the governor to come and install me or not install me? Governor is a political office holder. So what we are saying, nobody should mention governor name inside this. If the Fulani are organizing Sultan or Emir or whatever they want to organize, when you are doing anything, you have to pass through the normal protocol. You should go to the relevant government agency and tell the government what you are about to do. If you are celebrating Hausa community Sultan or what, you are free. Sometimes, let me tell you sometimes these people you are seeing now, they will come out with something like celebration. They will stage manage it to incite the people against themselves. For me, I know the Oba of Benin very well, because if you check Oramisan, Ukagbenye, all these things, all those propaganda, that is how they have stayed long. They always bring propaganda to put us in work. Or this time of Ali na good o, Ali na thief o, Ali bribi, Ali gbogbo. They use leg take sweep Ali, broom take sweep Ali leg. Place wey dey sweep Ali say na Omoyonba. The man wey dey call Omoyonba, when you measure Ali today, blessed memory, e go be like say you measure heaven. Abi? You show me one place for Benin wey dem name after Ali. Show me. Na Ali na he build the Yogbe secondary school. Na Ali na he build Akenzwa secondary school. Ali na he build Baiwa second. They turn everything to Oba school. Ali built 700 schools in Bende State. You show me one street with the name say Ambrose Ali Street for Benin. Show me one. Show me one. Who is a fool? He say Fulani. Let Fulani come and kill the Oba. I'm supporting the Fulani. Let them kill the Oba. Benin, which kind of Oba kingdom? We don't want those nonsense kingdom. Show me one thing. I swear in the name of my ancestors. Show me one thing they use in Remember Ali. Even when Lucky Benedion was there as a governor of Edo State. Okay, I'm very familiar with our history. That's why they are trying to assassinate me. When Lucky Benedion was there as the governor of Edo State, don't you know what they did? They wanted to name Ambrose Ali University Oba Kenzwa University. Benedion opposed to it. They were there was a problem now. They said they want to name Ambrose Edo State University after Oba Kenzwa. Everything in Benin is named after these criminals. Ring Road, Oba Vorame, King Square. Market, Oba Market. School, Oba Kenzwa Secondary School. Everything after them. There were streets. Worker streets. Where is streets? What is the meaning? The people you met in the land, you Gisos, where are they? What do you name after them? Nothing. Okay, for your information about the issue of Fulani, the problem we are having in Edo State is not the number one problem is Oba, the number two is Fulani, but the number one problem in those states is not Fulani. Oba is number one. Let me tell you something. My younger brother is a professor. Not professor, a doctorate degree holder. He wants to become a professor now. Born of the same father and same mother. When my brother graduated from Brussels University, my brother went to University of Ghana, Accra, to do masters. He went for masters in University of Accra, Ghana. From Ghana, he went to South Africa, KwaZulu Natal, Cape Town, for doctorate degree. He came back, no job. College of education, nobody will take him. Coca-Cola, all those jobs, they will not take him. The last wife of Obayaridiawa, Iyore, she's my cousin. The University of Benin was Professor Richard Oshodin, is the university professor. I called my brother, I say, don't worry, I will go to Oba Palace. I went to go and meet the last wife of the Oba. I told her that My brother is a graduate and a doctorate degree holder, and my brother will not have job. And the only way we can have job, they said, we must bring letter from Oba Palace. Just imagine. How can you carry our future in the hands of Oba Palace? Our destiny in the hands of Oba Palace is very bad. It is very, very bad. That is what we are facing. You cannot work without letter from Oba Palace. Where me winner? I winner no way. Or vien you must go. Ask me if Ishama will carry letter to Oba Palace, will take him. NAPC, Chevron, Dutan. You ask me. Which Ishama will carry letter go Oba Palace? Oba say, hey, Isan, I stand up for you. How does the Oba Bini have that monopoly? Doesn't he have that right? I beg you. Thank you very much. God bless you all. God bless you all. And two people just now say they will support Abi. Why are you always lying? Oh yeah, you tell me the lie against him. Who is collecting the money from all those oil companies? Is it my father? Let me play the music and end it.